Hello and welcome to Let's Play DayZ, a mod for Arma 2. This is Kelderan, and this is not where we left off in the last video. In the last video, I had been up, actually kind of in this area, and we may still head up to the, I forget what the name of the city, it starts with a B, that's up on the sort of northeastern coast. We'll probably still head up that way. But, because of recording issues, I wasn't able to capture me dying in a very slow, unexciting, bleed out over 10 minutes sort of way. So I will start you all off afresh with a new character and some serious... Okay, good. I was like, some serious lag. That red link is still there. We have no items. As you saw, we just spawned in Otmil, and I believe Otmil is that island over there. So we're somewhere in between Electrovidisk, I believe is the name of it, and Berezino, or whatever that B place is, which is further up the coast. We will be heading over there and stopping by all the wonderful little towns on the way. We're on a medium population server. I believe there are about 30 people here. So while it isn't a total shoot fest for the Bean Wars, there are characters here, and we definitely have to keep our eyes out while we're in towns. I am, as you can see, heading up this way, so I'm going to try to be avoiding Chernogorsk and Electro. However, you might be watching this. Hopefully you're enjoying my videos, my commentary, and the games I play. If this is the case, and you have yet to watch my Let's Play PayDay the Heist games, or maybe you've never even heard of the game PayDay the Heist, I have a treat for you. Go in and play, go into my channel, check out some of my games, look at the PayDay the Heist games. I'm actually uploading one tonight along with this video, and check it out. See what you like. It's a game that I enjoy. If you have ever played Left 4 Dead or any of those other 4-player co-op games, but you know, want something other than murdering mass amounts of zombies, this game is great. It's super fun. It does the whole I guess what you'd call, like in this game, when you're not on veteran mode, where you've got a crosshair normally, but you can also go into iron sights for more precision firing, which is my favorite way to play a game. And I like it when it's just iron sights too, but for accessibility, having iron sights and a crosshair, you're just making a game that's made for fun. And I think there's a place we can loot over there, so we're going to go over there. So anyways, check out the PayDay the Heist video. It's actually me and Dag. She'll be recording. Say hi, Dag.
Hi, Dag.
Haha. Anyways, so it is the both of us playing, and we'll be commentating it, and it's a whole lot of fun. It's a really, really good game. It's not very easy. Maybe you played the Left 4 Dead games, and you're like, oh man, like, everything up until super hard mode is easy street. This game rates their difficulty the way it should be. Normal is playable, but you may not win it the first time. Hard is legitimately hard, and they've even got an additional difficulty, which is breakneck. It's super duper fast paced and hard, and you need to be playing with buddies, and it's a good game. So definitely check it. Ooh, we got stuff. With this new update, you don't start with things like soda cans and whiskey bottles and Makarov, so we'll take all this stuff. We're also going to take the empty whiskey bottle because they've recently patched in using sound things like throwing these whiskey bottles to deter the zombies from you. So what do we have here? Lots of buildings. Nothing's really that tall, so we can probably get away with moving quickly until we see a zombie. Anyways, back onto the totally unrelated topic. PayDay the Heist. Check it out. There might even be... Oh! That zombie is coming towards us. Crap. Alright. We're now playing the Run for a Gun game. This is the part in the game where you attract a zombie before you found a weapon, and you then make a tail of zombies until you find a place to get rid of all of your zombies. Crap. Where will that be? Probably this warehouse. Warehouses are great places to lose zombies in this current version. The older version, you couldn't actually lose a zombie. If you had a zombie on your tail, he'd be on your tail until you killed him. Nowadays... Oh, yes! Found a weapon. Pick it up, take the hatchet. I said take... There we go. we will equip the hatchet. Anyways, yes, PayDay the Heist. Watch the video. It's a good game. And if the video doesn't convey it, if you're still not convinced, buy the game or watch the video. There might be something in it for you. Not kidding around. Watch the video. Anyways, so now we're armed. We only have one arm. That's more than we had before. We have a lot of Makarov mags, and as much as the Makarov isn't a particularly useful weapon, if we got one, I'd be happy. We have 2 magazines for it now. And a tire! Yay! And scrap metal. And alright, so if we were building a car, this would have been a huge win for us. That is a tire, scrap metal, a windshield, and I think we lost our zombie tail, which is great. See, this is the kind of updates that I've really enjoyed this game has made. With a little bit of clever understanding of the gameplay mechanics, you can not only escape zombies without having to fire a shot or swing an axe, but that same thing you do to get rid of the zombies is indicative of actually getting weapons, which then furthers your gameplay. So it's not like you're doing things that just take up time or inconvenience you. Speaking of convenient, anything in the doorway? Anything in the house? Nope. Curses. Curses! Looking for outhouses. Outhouses have been pretty good to me in the recent days. Tend to have weapons, goodies. Zombies! Oh, we can crouch now. Oop. We're gonna turn off auto run. Crap. So turning off auto run, we turned on auto run, and now we've got a zombie following us. Oop. Is he? Yep, still following us. What's up, buddy? I don't know if they hit me or not. Is the big problem. Okay, he did actually hit me, but not enough to get me to bleed. Don't think he had any loot, so we're gonna hide the body. We'll use our magical powers to sink him into the dirt, where he shall rest at peace for once. Ooh. Alright, I'm only gonna really quickly go through this town. I'm not gonna... Ooh, soda cans. Stay here for longer than I feel is particularly necessary, just because with Berenzino, or that North City on our map, it's just going to be much more useful to us. This place down here is just going to be a detour. But a mandatory one. Any zombies over there? Nope. Excellent. Is that a place I can go into? I'm never really sure. So a lot of people are like, oh no, they're porting like Arma 2 over to, or I'm sorry, DayZ over to Arma 3, and I'm gonna need to buy a new game to play it. But really, think about it. To buy a new game, yeah, but you know, it's gonna be probably a year until that game comes out, so you can enjoy this game until then. And just the prospect of playing a Arma game with upgraded graphic optimization, and why am I running in the middle of the road, and every single building is enterable. Even if the loot like graph or settings are all the way down to where it's really hard to find things, half the fun is going into a building and going, what's it going to be? Is it going to be tin cans, or is it going to be a machine gun with 10 clips? Who knows? Like, it could be anything. However, at this current point in time, you have to do this long-ass travel thing just to get to a few houses you can loot. And unless you know what you're doing, and heavens no, I have no idea what I'm doing, you don't even know which houses you're going to loot. I'm sure some of you players are watching and just going, oh, he missed like 3 houses that were just so easily lootable, and he could have gotten a gun and stuff, and it's not worth my time to look around and find all this stuff. And I'm sure one of these days I will. But until then, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it for me. So, yeah. Fortunately, that town did get us an axe. It got us a can of sardines and 2 cans of soda, which has us right on our way to... I'm going to cross the road and get over to the forested area. It's going to be way safer for me. No one's following me, it looks like. What is that, actually? Just a road sign or something. Alright. Oh, this is great, too. Big ol' open area. Not even any bushes. Anyways, yeah, so we're going to head over here. And we're in a good place right now. We have something to defend ourselves. We still have our original bandage, which is good. As I have learned recently, bandages are a hot commodity now that guns are a little bit rarer. So with a melee weapon, I am just bad at getting headshots. Although I guess not, my one kill is a headshot, but I can't seem to go in killing something without taking at least one hit. And they've increased the rate at which, or the chance of bleeding with zombie hits, so bleeding's inevitable. You're gonna bleed a few times. You bleed more than once, you don't have a bandage, you're dead. Plain and simple. So I like to have that bandage in my inventory. And maybe we can find a few so that plain and simple then becomes easy peasy. Easy peasy, walk in the park, picking daisies, funny time, it's the pyro in his head game. All the forest. Alright, I'm gonna pause the game and head on forward until we get to something interesting. Sorry, not pause the game, but pause the recording. Hey, you know what you could do? You know what you could do after watching this awesome video? Go watch a PayDay the Heist video. Better yet, go get yourself a copy of PayDay the Heist. Join me in a game. Would be even more fun. Pausing the video now. Holy crap, Otmel must be the absolute worst place to start. That, or I should have just gone down to the big two cities down there. Because I've been running up the coast like this forever now, to the point where I've just lost all concern for safety. I'm just booking it down in between the railroad to my left and the road to my right. The ocean bubbling over there. Bubbling maniacally. Ooh! Would you look at that? There's buildings. And my crosshair freaking out because I've been running. So we're gonna get over to the coast and come up on those buildings probably about as cautiously as we are right now, which is to say full speed ahead and running like a banshee, kind of like whaling, except for with your feet instead of your mouth. And holy crap, Darby O'Gill and the Little People, that banshee, scary. Your parents are like, oh look, it's a Disney film, you should watch this. And you're like, I'm a little kid, and now I'm scarred for life. Thanks, Mom. No. Thanks, Walt. You made a musical that scars children. With your banshees. Your musical Disney banshees. Alright, so we're running on the beach. This beach is way less covery than I thought. If somebody is like crouched, probably have a great view of like everybody just running through the trees. Oh yeah, look at that. Shoot other kneecaps as they run by. It's great. Speaking of crouched, we are now crouched as opposed to running headlong. Hopefully this will help keep our butts alive just a little bit more. Ooh, look. Those are the buildings we saw. And the shrubbery. And further down that way is Berezino. Or Berenzino. Or something. Ooh, what's that? It's like a radio tower up on the hill. I wonder if this is going to come through in the recording. It's kind of neat. Maybe we will make it a point to go there if we get ourselves some weapons. Better yet, if we get a map, we can find out what the hell that radio tower is. Then we can go to it. And we can send out distress signals. It'll be like that fake forum post. That was really cool, and it's too bad that it's fake. More stuff, more stuff, more stuff, more stuff, more stuff. So, I intend to have a few recordings out between now and the weekend. However, this weekend may be a very low recording weekend. I have a lot of stuff to do, and the Secret World's coming out. As far as pre-orders go, and I pre-ordered, and I'm going to be playing that, and not really into recording MMOs because they're not terribly exciting. But who knows? Something might come out of that. And it's a neat game, what with all the voiceover and the conspiracies and the no elves. So who knows? Alright, so we're getting closer. We've got zombies and stuff. There's a lot of zombies on the coast, so I'm going to come up to the road and see if it's any quieter up here. Alright. How's it looking? Actually, the road looks pretty good. So we're going to run by this instead of down by the beach. Because there'd be zombies all about the place down there. I don't believe that house is lootable. Looks like there might be more stuff down there, but that's where we ran last time. And in the end we decided just to run all the way back. Which got ourselves bleedy and dead, and it never recorded right, so we're going to consider that a jinx and not go there. Instead we'll go here. Hope to find goodies. Did somebody leave a shotgun at the bus stop? No. Wah, wah. Alright, so Tyria or Tyra or something is up there, which is cool, but as I mentioned, we're not... Oh, a tank! Can I take the tank? Please. Wouldn't need much... Ooh. Okay, that's a zombie. There was a player running down the middle of the street, and I was like, huh, what do I do about that? Floating loots! Floating loots! Can I loot the floating loots, or do I need to, like, go somewhere to get the floating loots? Can I, like, go up here? There's, like, a place I can stand. Maybe I have to stand all the way up. I have to not crouch. I just want the loots. Ah, here we go. Gear. So we will take the magical floating bandage. Ooh, a magical floating box of matches. That's really useful. And this magical floating Pepsi. You know, we're gonna drink the magic Pepsi. And with that, we will call it a game. Next time on Let's Play DayZ, we will take our magical floating Pepsi-induced selves and head on our way up to Baronzino. Woo!